It is NBA action. I'm at Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Chicago Bulls. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. To Aldridge.
Big kick right there.
DeJounte Murray. Down again. Rudy Gay slams it down. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. To Rudy Gay. Driving right to the basket. Aldridge. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Oh, Carter with the rejection. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Count the bucket for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. Down 2. To Rudy Gay. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Curling inside, stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
It's DeRozan.
I got ball.
Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Beyond the arc for 3. DeJounte Murray. Keeps getting better. That was a tough 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. DeRozan with the basketball.
I got him. Lock up. Here you go.
To Rudy Gay. Zach LaVine pins it. Great feed. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Young. And the finish, slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Add 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Great look and vision. Gets to the basket and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Can't miss those.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Changes coming from both sides right now. The free throw, good. Leads a three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Terrific vision. From the painted area, won't go down. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
And he scores. Yeah, he took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
I like that.
Laurie Markkinen snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The pass set it all up.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
From long range, pulled in by Markkinen. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free? Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It has been all Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things. Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. That's rebounded by Chicago. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. To Patty Mills. DeMar DeRozan. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. you actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Wendell Carter. And count the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan. He's now 5 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And the finish at the rim.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Rudy Gay. Fires the three. Missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Patty Mills to DeRozan. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Whoa, what a finish.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Young. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Patty Mills to DeRozan. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Turns and slams it down.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Deep at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Bulls absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The San Antonio Spurs are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rudy Gay slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Runner's good there.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Murray. Has a chance. The shot by Gay, no good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And look out.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
DeJounte Murray. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Great pass to set it up. To the rim, lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact.
Time to shuffle things up. Trying to cash in. Carroll's shot no good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offense.
Stuffs it down with the three.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
DeRozan. And scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Aldridge. That one off the mark. It's no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Deep left corner. Has a look. Carroll's shot no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. DeRozan with it. Down a bundle to Murray. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And scores. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Jakob Poeltl with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. And finishes strong.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
And throws it down.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Ah, rocking the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Flushes it home.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Got it.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Rudy Gay. The drive, right to the basket. Lauri Markkanen, able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Markkanen. And the basket good at the rim.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
San Antonio ball.
Here we go, my ball.
DeRozan. Down to Gay. And draws the foul.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Rudy Gay has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. And a nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Denzel Valentine sends it away. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Marco Bellinelli trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Stuffs it down with authority. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. Nice cushion for the Bulls. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
I got far. It's all me.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Oh!
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. It's done with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. I stepped on the court, Ed, yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Nice pass to set things up.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
DeMare Carroll at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. And he missed the free throw. Dunn. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
He throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
DeJounte Murray. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Zach LaVine. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Throws it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Aldridge. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Goes to the left side. Young. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Add one more to his total. To Aldridge. That is great vision. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that, defensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
To Rudy Gay. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Mills in possession. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Mills, his guys down big. Rudy Gay. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Young. Cashes in for two.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. New blood coming in for both sides. Can't convert the free throw. DeJounte Murray, great feed, sets it up. Add 2 points to the board.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made traffic.
To Chris Dunn, great dish to set it up. Thaddeus Young, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You know, from a perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Short jumper won't go down. Tough looking down. Lets it fly from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. The Bulls take this one, and they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Game stats. Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.